Hello everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Pondu, welcome back to another video. So, Chantal decided to go live with the title, quote unquote, "We are separating." Now, is that true? Probably not, let's all be honest. But from what I've heard, she's asking for some money. She's asking for some money again. Yeah, okay, great. Where's Salsa's live stream receipts before we even start that? But you know what, anyways, besides that, she's not asking for much. You know, you guys will barely notice that it's gone. It's that much. Just a normal $10,000, you know, pocket change. Oh, and she's live again. Don't worry, I'll make it into one video for you, but just... Girl, what are you doing? I don't know where to start this. Let's just see what Chantal has to say today, shall we?
First, I don't feel like being on camera. I feel too blah.
Okay, so we're gonna be begging for money, but like camera privileges? Like, what do you expect from me? Content? Pfft.
I think I'm gonna go off camera. Hold on a second. I'm hot and I'm just like not in the mood to be on camera. You know? I'm going to explain. I just don't want to repeat myself, so I'm just waiting. Oh, the friggin' headache I cannot get rid of. No, it's not clickbait.
They were breaking up, it would be the theatrics, it would be the boohoo crying on camera live. Like, guys, I don't know what to... Like, girl, we know you. Come on, we're not stupid.
It's going to seem like impulsive and like out of the blue for you guys because...
Water's wet and we can find forks in the kitchen. Nothing new here.
I've really been... I tried so hard. Slow mode. I'll just let people... I'm kind of just like... I'm probably not even going to look at the chat. Teardrop, I'm just going to like say what I have to say. Because, yeah, like you don't really see our day-to-day together.
We do not have to know that you two are miserable together. That does not take a genius to figure that one out.
You know, I mean, you do sometimes. I mean, we have like gotten in arguments and stuff, but it's just that it's not anything to do with like it's not like it's just we're not really working out. We're not compatible. Like,
really? Even after you ruined his whole entire life in Kuwait and he had to move to a war-torn country, you guys aren't compatible? No.
You know, maybe people saw it coming. Fair enough. You know, it's just
if you took a skyscraper and threw it at somebody.
I wanted to give it a really good shot because, you know, there is love there, obviously. But, no, there was no cheating with Noor.
What about with other people, though? You never know with him.
No, I don't want any mean comments about Salah whatsoever. Yes, please delete those. It's just that it's not him. It's not him. It's more of like a cultural differences that are just really... I don't feel like myself. Like, no matter how hard I try, I realize that in order to like make the marriage work, I'll have to assimilate into something I don't feel that I am.
And you're figuring that out like 3 years into marrying him, moving halfway across the world for a man, and going to Kuwait, living there for like almost 3 years, and you're just now realizing that. Wow.
I mean, it's not that I need time to adapt because I think I've given it a fair go. It's been like 3 years. That's the thing. I have to change a lot about myself, and some things I welcome change, some things that were not very good for me. It's just that, like, I find every day I kind of like, for example, I'll just be in the bathroom and I'll be looking at my Bath and Body Works and like Western products, and I'll be like, I really just want to leave, get in a car and go and like do something by myself. I can't, like, I don't feel like I have like, you know, these are like the same issues, like, and then I moved back to Canada already, remember? Yeah, and I've changed my mind.
Oh, speaking of Bath and Body Works, I treated myself. My birthday's coming up pretty soon. Hold on. No one move. Or do. I can't tell. But, hold on. I got it. I decided I love this scent called The Sweetest Song. And so I'm like, I want to treat myself for my birthday. So I got the full-size de parfum version of The Sweetest Song, and it comes with a music box. With the box, where's your music box? Where's your man? Sorry, I'm really enthusiastic about this scent. I just wanted to play a little bit of the music box because, like, Are you kidding me? It's so pretty. Sorry, I heard Bath and Body Works. I had to jump on. Anyways.
And that's the problem. Like, last time I moved, I got kind of like freaked out because I went through a lot of stress, which is like my fault for like showing my apartment, you know, but there's a lot of stressful things that, you know, make me not want to really like go back there. It's not really like a bad separation. It's just like we're kind of at each other's throats more, and I just feel like it's...
You mean to tell me that the man that had his life ruined by a woman isn't super enthusiastic to see said woman? Color me shocked.
It's things that are just never going to change, because in order for things to change, we would both have to change a lot of things that we're not really that comfortable changing, and it's just not going to work out. It's not about like marriage counseling. It's like fundamental cultural differences. Like it's you know, we've tried to work it out for like 3 years.
You mean to tell me even before the cheating scandal you guys were miserable and you guys stayed together?
And it's just not... I mean, there was like a lot of stuff going on behind... you know, I didn't want to make it public, but I feel like I have to, because I'm kind of like desperate to just like, you know, figure out like how to move on and rebuild my life. And I feel like I have to like build from zero. You were born to be and be free. That, like, I feel like I have too big of a personality to just be like I don't want to say this without like hurting anyone's feelings. I feel like I'm just not meant to be like a subservient housewife. Like, it's just not my personality. And there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what the life you want, if traditionally that's what you want in life, I'm not... And it's not Syria, because Syria, like, you know, traveling here has been such an amazing experience. I've met people that have like impacted my life that are so amazing. So I just, it took me a long time to realize that I'm the type of person that people can scream things to me right in my face and I won't see it unless I realize that myself. You're a 7-year relationship with a Muslim, but I wasn't able to change. It's really, really, really hard when you have opposing worlds come together, you know? And it's nothing, like, that's just his culture. That's just like, that's not anything negative. It's not, you know, it's just too different. I don't feel like I fit in no matter how much I try. I don't feel completely comfortable, like, in a way. Like, I feel comfortable at home right now with him, like, in this house. Like, physical needs, like you know, like, I'm not too hot. We have water. We have, like, you know.
Now, I know my mind went places. Oops.
We're not living in, like, abject poverty. It's just that, I'm a very, very different than what... I don't know. I don't even know if I can really explain it.
You guys aren't compatible. Okay, great. We can move on to another topic, but no, she has to make 2 entire live streams explaining how they're not compatible.
And I'm not talking bad about Salah, and I don't want anyone to talk bad about Salah. It's that 3-year contract. It's just that, like, Katie, you said you wanted to go to the US. He likes this life. Like, he is investing his life in here. And I just, like, you know...
Well, not willingly, because if it wasn't for you, he would still be in Kuwait. This whole entire situation, by the way, was because Chantal wanted to grift from a kitten. That's why we're here.
I thought, like, you know, eventually we would, like, move on and do other things, but I don't think he really wants that. Like, he wants to establish here forever. And he's invested in, you know, like, things here where, you know, he'll have ties here, and... You know, I feel like eventually, like, my channel will just wither away, and that doesn't make me panic, because, like, that's all I really have in life. Like, that might seem sad, but, like, that's all I really have.
She said it.
And I friggin' freak out at the thought of being 100% dependent on any person, especially somebody with, you know, such different views.
What's that supposed to mean? Interesting.
Yeah, and I feel like, you know, obviously when in Rome, like, I have to assimilate, but... I don't know.
This is a little bit of a spoiler, but I went to Twitter to see, like, how's the live stream going, right? Because she's live right now again. And I saw this. I have not pressed play on it, but just know that it's coming at some point. I should probably read it just in case if you can't read it. But the Nashi is back at Burger King, and we got her reaction to that news. But more importantly, why have we not gotten Nashis in the States yet? You know, a Nashi that originates from Nashville. You know, like the state Tennessee, Nashville. Yeah, that one. Why have we not gotten that? That's so rude.
No, I'm not in shambles because it's something I want. You know, like, I feel relief. I think I feel relief. As mean, like, I don't mean that in a mean way. The problem, so the problem is that like I do want to reestablish myself in Canada and go back to like beezing and just being myself. I can't change my mind again. I've changed my mind. I've upheaved people's lives. Like I can't keep doing that. Like people are fed up, you know. Julia, I'm taking with me. Yeah, 100%. The problem is,
Okay, well, good luck with that one, but also money. That is expensive from what I've heard.
I don't know when I'm gonna leave. So that's the problem. Like I can't. If I want to leave like sooner than later, I need help. Like I need to like try to raise money because like I know you're thinking, well, just have your husband pay. No, like a whole setting. I need to like start from scratch. I need like first and last month's rent. I need to bring Julia. I don't know how much that's gonna cost. I need to like even just buy a bed, you know, like, and I need my airfare. And he just bought a car with cash.
Can't stay at your aunt's or your mom's for the meantime?
And he's already invested his money in like, you know, um, I don't want to say what here, but to make sure he can financially support himself, and he's not rich.
Well, that's a little bit suspicious.
So he cannot, you know. So just by doing my content and stuff and, you know, saving money, maybe I can get out of here by like next, and if like, I don't know, maybe 6 months or so, I don't know. Otherwise, I'd have to like try to raise money. I don't know. Otherwise, you know, if not, then I have to stay longer, but yeah, it's true. Divorce fundraiser. I can't start a GoFundMe because of where I am. Yeah, I mean, I can just like save, but it'll just take longer to leave. Like, I don't know when I can. That's all. If my mom started one for me, I don't want to like. Maybe I can ask her. I don't want to like bug her too, because you have to like verify. Tried starting one, and like they're like after verifying my identity, they're like, no, because you're in a country with sanctions.
Oh, and after all of that dogging on people starting GoFundMes. How ironic.
Even though I used a VPN, like I think I would need maybe like around 10,000.
Like I said earlier, you'll never notice that it's gone just a little dainty $10,000.
Or like eight to 10,000.
Oh, guys, don't worry. We got options. We got the light package, which is 8,000.
I don't want to go back to Canada. Yeah, that's the thing. It's really expensive to go back and start from scratch. I don't even have a bed. I don't even have like, you know.
You had everything though. You had an apartment, you were in Canada, you had your man, even though he was halfway across the world and you ruined his life. You had a cat, you had everything. And you were just like, I need to go with my man, even though he didn't want you to go. And now here we are.
The first month's rent is like, you need first and last in Ontario, which is probably at least 4,000, probably at least. So it kind of sucks. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get home. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to feel. I don't know. I'm just really confused right now, like about everything, about my identity, about my beliefs, about everything.
Seems like a solid business plan. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know where I'm going to go. I don't know. But give me money. Sounds like a great business plan.
You know? The problem is I can't go to my family because everybody knows where every single family member of mine lives. They've been doxxed, and for their safety, my safety, I don't want to, you know?
Well, people found your mother because Chantal was live and she didn't want to get off of live stream to order a pizza while she was there. So she went to call a pizza place and then she gave the first 2 digits of her mom's address and people found it. And yes, that is an actual true story.
I don't have massive savings because I'm paying massive debts, you know, like, and I don't make as much money as I used to. So my problem is, it's not with Syria. No, the people here have been so nice. Like, I can't tell you. It's like, I feel more like happy in place here than I did like in Kuwait, but no, we're separating. No, I don't want to go to Dubai. It's like Kuwait. All the Gulf countries are the same. I just want to go back, you know, and establish my life and have fun like I used to. I just really miss that. I miss like being free to just like have the fun I want to have, you know?
I doubt this would ever happen, but if Chantal were to do this, oh, the things that we are going to see, especially with the Nashi back. Pre-Salah, you never knew what you were getting into that day, and I really hope that we can get into those times again, minus the, the Coca-Cola use and all of that. We can leave that there.
Salah's not here. He doesn't want to listen to me talk like this, but I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm just being like completely honest about how I feel, and I'm tired of like holding it in. I feel like I'm always holding something in here, and then I freak out and I take it out on him because I don't like, you know. No, I've been on my SSRIs forever now, you know. It's finished, you know. It's finished. So that life is not for me. Exactly. Even Salah said that whenever we were talking about separating, he's like, he's like, well, I honestly don't feel this life is for you. You're always complaining about something. I think I will be happier. And like, my health is not any better. I don't want to, I feel like I talked to my family and they like, one family member thought like, you guys, there's so much you don't see. Instead of going live now because I have to be so private and I don't have like the freedom of speech I really used to, I talk to like my family, like usually like my aunt or somebody. She really wants me to be evaluated like psychiatrically, like really well, because I'm so like, I don't know if manic is the word, but like I need better healthcare, like more sophisticated healthcare. The healthcare here is good for like, you know, it's not a grift because like if I come up with the money myself, it will just take me longer to leave here. And obviously if it was a grift, then it would be a scam, and it's not, because if I raise money to go home, then, you know, I'll be back in Canada using the money for that.
Maybe, but who's to say in 2 weeks, oh, I'm already bored. I miss my man. Where's your man at? I want to go back. I'm going back. And you pocket all that money and you turn right back around and do the same exact thing you always do.
I'm not allowed to unprivate my videos right now, so I think I'll just wait, you know, maybe if I go back, but I don't really want to talk about like what, like Muslim and everything right now. I'm so confused. I just really don't want to like, you know, talk about that right now. Yeah, and you know what? You have heard this before. That's what I'm saying, like so many times, but I've never like fully like separated, I guess. I don't think so anyway. No, I don't have my ring on. No, like I wouldn't be coming live if I wasn't leaving. Like I'm planning on leaving. No, I don't want to leave Julia.
Why? You've done it before. Just leave her like you did with Sam and BBJ. Oops. I said that one out loud.
Well, for now, separating. Go back to being the fun. I feel like every night, like, the thing is like, obviously, like, I love Salah. So, yeah, it is hard. It's just that I do feel some relief. And maybe he does, too. Like, you know, because I'm always whining and complaining about something.
Even though she made it a point multiple times, like, guys, I really don't complain that much. Obviously, that was a lie.
My mom is, like, always busy, and she's, like, got a short attention span. No one's gonna donate 10,000, but, like, even just, like, anything helps, you know?
Okay, so my own personal opinion is, should you donate? As my own personal opinion, overall, based on my judgment, no.
You and Salah can stay friends to the extent.
If they were to break up, do you honestly think that they would ever speak to one another again? No, she ruined his life. Absolutely not. They were roommates at best.
Yeah, for sure. Like, you know, we're not on bad terms. It's just you know, I mean, obviously you saw that we fight sometimes, but that's my personality. I realize, like, I feel like I just need to be alone in life. Like, I'm so, like, I get overwhelmed with people, you know? And I think that's part of, like, my mental health. Like, I just need to, I don't know. I'm not going to change my mind. If I get help to go back and I raise enough money to go earlier, then obviously I'm going to go. If I don't, I'll just have to stay till I do. And I'm not leaving until I'm ready. It's stressful being there and, like, having to worry about, you know? So, like, don't be impulsive, yeah. I'm not, because, like, I feel like, you know, every night, like, I have the same dream that I'm, like, you know, just back. I just don't feel like, I feel like something is, like, I feel lost, and I don't feel like myself. That's the number one thing. I feel like I'm being muted. I feel like I'm being muted. And for a long time, I lived that way. It's not a lie. I've never lied. When I ask for money, it's not a lie.
Notice how she said, when I ask for money, it's not a lie. It's not a lie that she's asking for money, but where those funds are going, though, is another story. Allegedly.
And with like, if I do set up something for donations, like, towards moving back home, I don't mind being more transparent with that and showing exactly how much I got.
Where is Sasa's live stream receipts? First and foremost, where are those receipts at, and where did all of that money go?
Than with Sasa, because you know, I don't care about, like, myself as much. I don't know. I'm not saying that it's wrong, that there, like, culturally, that there's anything wrong with the culture, anything wrong with Salah. It's just not me. That's it. No, I will never get in another relationship ever. Nope. Just me and cats. Me and cats from now on in life. No, I can't have Sam back. I tried.
Is that convincing, by the way? Let me know. I'm listening to that back. I'm like, oh, it's actually not that bad. See what happens when you actually get my attention with a topic I enjoy. I've not been able to stop talking. I'm sorry, but whenever she actually has something to say, I'm like, oh. And another thing, and another thing, and another thing.
It is very restrictive. Like, I miss doing fun stuff, like fun content. I really miss, and this is so stupid. I miss going to pumpkin patches. I miss going to, you know, I miss going to, what was I going to say? I got distracted by a comment. Just doing anything, like, Oh, yeah, well, no, I'm not, I feel, maybe it's just not, like, set in right now, because it's just, like, but it's just not working out, so why would I be sad, It's not like I'm the one making the decision, so I'm not really, obviously, like, I love him, yes, but like I said, that's not enough. Like, I've tried for 3 years to be, at first it was like really exciting and like different, and I'm having a good time here in Syria, it's just like tonight we're gonna go out and like hang out with family and stuff. We're civil and everything. It's just long term, it's just not, I need to like be free and back in my culture. That's basically what it is. And alone, because I get annoyed with people like after a while. I think that's how I know it's like also maybe time to move on. It's not, I don't feel really jealous that much when I think about that. I would just want him to be happy anyways. He's really young also, and he, young, fertile. I'm not, so.
He has also aged to 15 years within the last 3 years.
I'm tired of being insecure about that, actually. I just want to be like at peace. So yeah. Don't let these clout chasers try to hack your vibe. I just want to be like in a comfortable area, Mario Beezing in Canada, and just doing content for you guys. I miss time warps. I really miss stuff like that.
Actually, you know what? I'll take it. There's a little bit of effort that has to go into that. I'm into it.
I don't know exactly how much I need to get to Canada. If I want to leave like soon in the next like month or so, I need to, yeah, I can't. Like, I have to save my money to go. Like, I'm going to be on my own. So I will need his money to take care of himself, and I need my money. So I would say probably like with first and last month's rent, a flight, bringing Julia. I don't know how much that's going to cost. Her rabies vaccine is due in November. I got to get that. That's not expensive. Maybe around 8 to 10,000, give or take. First and last, utilities, and then I need like some furniture. I don't even have a bed. I'd probably need to rent a car for like a good 2 weeks just so I can move and get my stuff, and maybe my family doesn't have the money, Anna. Well, I want to do a GoFundMe. Like, I tried to set one up, but it's not letting me from here, so.
Slightly starting to just kind of say the same thing over and over again, so I might start skipping around because I think we got the gist of it already.
I'll have to ask someone else to do it for me, and yeah, I prefer that too because it is, people, if you're worried about, like, grifting, scams, whatever people are worried about, for peace of mind, it is more, you can see, like, how much is raised and stuff like that. I am in a bankruptcy, so I cannot borrow money at all. Anything I've ever paid for has been with money between Salah and I. So, yeah, I'm screwed that way. There's a lot of things I really miss, and I think Salah understands that, but we try, we try to stay together. We do, love each other. It's just we're just not compatible. I mean, yeah, Anna, I always had my passport. Salah was joking around. Well, if he does find another woman, Cookie, what can I do about it? Whatever. I'm not lying about him living in a state of suspended life without you. Who? Salah? He didn't have to move because of what happened. That's not why. I can't tell you why, but if you guys knew, you would understand. It has something else to do.
Sure. Suspicious.
Yeah, Anna, there's been a lot going on in private that I just never was able to talk about. I will never leave a man? Oh, honey, I left BB. That was me. Yeah. I was just done.
For some reason, my brain is going, no, you got broken up with. You did not break it off with him. I'm pretty sure that's right?
No, that's the thing, Michaela. That's the thing. Like, I know that's why people are probably skeptical that I'll change my mind and come back. I can't. There's no way. I can't do that to everybody that I tell them. Like, my family will just disown me. Like, I've done this so many times to them. I feel like the town we're in is so far from Damascus where if there's any hope of there anything being really exciting going on, it would be there. Here it's the same thing, the same food, the same, it's just, I need diversity in my life. Like, I feel stagnant a bit. I don't feel like myself. I feel like I'm going to go crazy. And despite having love for Salah, it's not enough right now, I just have to really bees in life. Like, I need to, like, I have goals and dreams that I can't achieve just being a housewife here, And Solange was choking. He's like, he asked me to pick up, there was like a bunch of bottles on the floor. He's like, go bring the juice in the fridge and pick up the bottles. And I went, I was like, and he's like, I'm gonna tell everyone online that that's why you're leaving me. You don't want to, you don't want to clean up. But like, it's not just that. It's just, that's just a joke, by the way. But
Is it though? Because you just said it's not just that. So there's some truth to it then?
I do not think he was kidding about the bottles. No, but the thing is I do clean. I just don't, you know, sell your ring. I wouldn't get much. I'd maybe get like $500.
Remember when she first got that ring and oh my god, you would have thought Princess Diana herself wore it, like, my ring, where's your ring? Where's your man? Where's your man with your ring?
He cannot help me. Yeah, just don't donate if you're really worried. But I mean, obviously, GoFundMes are pretty transparent, so I can set up PayPal and then just show my donations. For me, it's okay. I didn't do that with Sasa. I mean,
Where are those receipts at? You promised that you would show us receipts. Where are they at?
I could show how much I made for her, but I don't want people, I don't want people like doxing the school based on how much it is. And we just gave the money to the family actually, so.
Why would people know where she went to school if you gave it to them directly?
And that's why I post Sasa, like I post us doing things with her.
We don't want to see her. We want to see those receipts.
You see that she's family and we would never do that to her, you know?
First, you said that they were a family friend, and now magically, within like a 2-week span, they went from family friend to relative. Tell me how that works.
We would never scam them. I know, as if I would ever do that to her. Like, we love her so much. She's family. Oh, no. Yeah, no, I know. I understand that concern, like, because I have changed my mind. No, if I raised thousands to go home and have an apartment and everything, like this time, like the last time, I lost my apartment because of what happened with the doxing and I had to move.
I don't think you lost it. You just got impulsive and broke the lease early because you're just like, I'm gonna go with my man. I'm gonna go with my man. And then the guy got mad that you left. So I'm pretty right. Oh, I can't keep up with her.
So that was, you know, but if that didn't happen, I'd probably still be there. No, I need money to move and travel to Canada. Yes, 100%. And I think we all know that takes a lot of money. So no, I wouldn't change my mind because I mean, we're separating. So, you know, I think our relationship's been different since coming here. It was a bit different because, I don't know.
Right. You know, you ruined his life. He has to go back to Syria, war-torn country, and you decide to come along too, even though he doesn't want you to. I can't imagine why things didn't work out.
I don't know. I didn't get much money, Lindsay, for moving. I got, I think, like maybe $50 when I was in Canada, and somebody bought Smokey an expensive. Well, it was like $90 for this like self-feeder, and I messaged them, which they contest to, or I even have the receipts in the email. I said, do you want the money back for that? And I said, no, just keep it for Smokey, and I gave it to the new person who. I'm very anti-scam. Like, for example,
You brought a child that has Down syndrome on to try to collect money for them, in your words, quote, quote. Promising receipts and you never show them, and yet you're anti-scam. Tell me how that makes sense.
There was a YouTuber who messaged me, sent me a Cameo request and a PayPal donation. They wanted me to do like a tribute to King Cobra. I denied the Cameo. I said I'm not going to do that. They wanted me to sing Dust in the Wind. Rest in peace to King Cobra, but what the fuck? I'm so sick of this fucking internet. Did you guys hear me?
I also completely forgot about the King Cobra thing. Wow. It's been like, what, 2 weeks now already?
So I gave back their PayPal. I gave back their Cameo. Like with Sasa, she's like, the money went to her family. She's in school. She has cute new outfits. I gave back, yeah, I'm anti-scam. So, you know, yes, I am anti-scam. I definitely don't want to take advantage. Like, you know.
Well, unfortunately, your track record would say otherwise.
Yes, I still love him. Of course, I still love him. It's just that, and another thing about Sasa and the family, like even beyond the donations for her school and everything, her family will be taken care of. Like, so helping out even a little bit a month. So don't worry. I do miss like the old me. Can I restart? How come it's cutting out? Hold on. I even said, like, it was mutual. I said, do you think I should stay to him? And he was like, you know, well, if you're, you know, just think about it. Do you want to be a traditional housewife and, you know, not do as much YouTube and stuff like that? And no, I don't. I want to, you know, well, we're separate, so he can do whatever he wants, Angela. Yeah. Well, separate for now until we can get a divorce. I don't know how, we haven't even come to that yet. I need to get my health in order, yeah. We don't have prenup, but it's not the same kind of divorce. Have you guys announced it to the family? Some people. How is it a scammer asking for money to move to for the cause that you're going to use it for? I don't understand that. Can you move to Paris? Mysterious French food. Someday, maybe I can do travel, but I want to go home. I want to go to Canada, go on Amazon, order a bunch of costumes, and do some like time warps. Like I miss doing fun content. I just feel too wholesome or something. I didn't realize so many people would be so excited about it. Like I feel like most of my audience just like people see things like I can't see sometimes. Like I don't know what you still don't know what you guys see. Like whenever you see me, do I seem performative? Do I seem not myself? Do I seem not, do you know what I mean?
You met a man on global Tinder, moved halfway across the world so that way someone would claim you and put a ring on your finger and play house. What do you think?
No, Salah would never hurt me. No. He just wants me to be happy. No, I don't have to get divorced before I leave. And I don't even have to be here to get divorced. He's the man. He can go to the court and get divorced. I don't even need to go. I will miss that kind of treatment. I will miss not having to be anywhere to do anything. He's the one who takes care of those things. He does those things that I don't like doing. He goes to get my meds. He goes to extend my visa. What's wrong with my passport? What's on it? I really want to do really good content, I see my content is not as interesting. And for me, my channel is really important to me, and it's not for Salah. He doesn't like YouTube. He doesn't like me doing YouTube, really. So, we disagree about that. I want to go and do things and do vlogs and stuff. And yes, he does once in a while, but for the most part, he just wants a normal domestic life. And I'm not a normal person. I like being weird. I like being different. I feel like my personality just doesn't match this lifestyle.
Because you're super quirky and not like the other girls.
I never listen to anyone. No, I don't, because you know why? It doesn't sink in until it sinks in, basically. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, well, since we are talking about the same thing over and over and over again, let me jump around, seeing if there's anything else worth mentioning, because we have a whole entire different live stream to cover after this.
I don't miss the era when I was with when I was on drugs and all that bad stuff, the really hard stuff and acting like a friggin' you know what.
That much I do agree with. I do not want her to go back to those substances.
But I do miss the fun, having unrestricted access to fun. Sleep streams, pin the tail on the pumpkin, Mario Beezing, even Lakma, stuff like this, I just miss being myself, yes. And Salah doesn't understand that, and that's fine. I'm not saying that in a derogatory way, because he says...
Remember at the very beginning, yeah, guys, he's seen everything of my channel, and he accepts me for who I am.
No, he can't, Granny. No one in my family really will help me. No, they're not like that with money. Lending money in the family never goes well. Hey, Katie Kate, no, it's not a joke. Like I said, it might seem out of nowhere for people because I never talk about our personal day-to-day relationship stuff. So I never come on here and say, oh, this happened with us today. Salah did this today. I did this, so you guys don't really know the full dynamic. Yeah, I miss all the fun stuff too. And why does it have to be just a dream? Why do I have to go to bed at night and only dream that I'm getting it, in the Kia and driving around and going to places? Why can't I just make that a reality in my life? Life is short. We have to be happy. Salah, please tell us your thoughts on all this. Yeah, by all means. He needs a more traditional wife. Yes. I'm the opposite, and I've been cheating myself.
I'm going to believe she means that she's been cheating herself into thinking that she's somebody that she's not.
No, I'm going to try to not be so blocky, but I don't want anyone disrespecting him because, obviously I still do care a lot about him. No, we're going to be divorced, yeah. No, that wasn't, physical love is not the issue. It's not that at all. If anything, that keeps us together.
You know what? I am going to be... You know what? I'm just going to mind my business. How's that?
Yeah, they'll say spill the tea. No. He would never do that. We both have tea on each other, so... No, I'm just joking.
I don't think she was joking about that.
You too, teardrop. Alright, guys. I hope you have a good day, night. And we're going to go talk more about stuff. And I do feel sad, actually, but I don't know. I just wanna be myself. Yeah, horror movies. Me too. You too, guys. Have a good day and night. See you on the flip side.
Alrighty, so I had to skip around there at the end because we were talking about the same subjects, but here is the second live stream titled Updates.
I got a $300 donation. Oh my gosh. What? Are you kidding? I'm gonna cry. I saw, some haters leaving 60 cents, $1 to leave a nasty comment. And honestly, I appreciate you. Thank you. Honestly, every dollar adds up, so thank you very much. I hope whatever you got off your chest helps you out. We're splitting. We're done.
Okay, honestly, whenever I saw the word updates, I'm like, okay, are they getting back together? No, she's still standing on business again for now.
Salah is someday gonna have another wife and kids. That's it. And I'm gonna probably be alone with cats and Pete's forever. That's how it's probably gonna go.
Okay, but honestly, have you met another human before? And like other people and like outside? It's awful. I hate it.
Hi, Nina. You did, Wanda? Yeah, Lisa. Oh my gosh, thank you, Wanda. Seriously, that's insane. Thank you. No, you're allowed to fundraise for different things. You're allowed to fundraise for there's different things on there you can fundraise for. But I am not taking out any of the money. Like, you guys, I did the fundraiser instead of just regular PayPal so that you guys can see exactly how much I have. And if for some reason I ended up changing my mind, which we've already moved on and said that this is the best thing for us. Like, culturally, it's just not going to work.
That's why I'm a little bit confused, because Chantal before would just be, give me the money now and I'll show you later, but her actually going out of the way to make it so that way people can see now? Unlike her.
Claw and Order, he's not rich and he needs to have a life here. Making money here is not easy. So his money's going to be his money, my money will be my money. That's it. It's not a grift because I'll be going. Hey, the hater's been sending a buck if you guys want to send a buck. The only people I could live with are my husband and Pete's. I can't live with just anybody. I'm very picky.
And there goes any chance of this actually happening. Great. I was so looking forward to Time Warp videos. Dang it! Because what do you mean your husband? You mean the same husband that you're trying to get away from? That one? The one that you're divorcing, allegedly? That one?
I 100% will be okay with him getting away. His entire family, like this culture, they want him to have a family, kids, and I don't, he's not even thinking about that right now. Of course I love Salah. I love him enough to want the best for him. I don't think we're the best for each other. Yeah, thanks, Debbie. It does help. Yes, even super chats, because, because if I don't raise the whole amount of my fundraiser, then whatever I can save for myself and my channel,
Your channel, not you getting a plane ticket back home?
Do something to get deported.
With everything going on, I don't think a random Canadian YouTuber is on their top of their priority list right now.
We're not going to see other people. We're not thinking about that right now. Me, I'm not even thinking about that. I'm pretty much asexual, at this point. I don't care about, since my, just recently, I just don't even care about that at all. I don't have any feelings. I just want to, be left alone. Since Salah's single, hey Salah, can I have your number? Salah said he was getting all kinds of thirsty messages. Or seeing thirsty comments. Not spicy costume. Hello guys, let me unblock the other account of Layla and Harley Quinn. Thanks, babe. Oops, I'm still calling him babe. It's gonna be so hard not to. Oh my gosh. Well, whatever.
See, where it's I could see that accidentally happening, but also it's Chantal.
Anime snacks, Cope and Sneed. Thank you for the super chats.
The first sight of Chantal being back on the market, and here he comes.
Anime sucks. Here's I separated in first one to come back. No, thanks for the thing. What the hell? No way. Carefree. What? You gotta be kidding me. OMG. I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Carefree! You and, oh my gosh. I can't. Carefree and Wanda. Yes, thank you for the huge donations.
For those two, I would suggest learning how to do a chargeback just in case.
That's going to be so helpful. Thank you so much. And thank you to those who donated towards the goal. Every bit helps, but yeah, thank you so much for the big donations. Wow. They're investing in their future content. Thank you. Yeah, I would never, like, you know, ask for all these donations, get all your hopes up, and then just dip. Like, no,
Salsa's live stream receipts, though? Yeah, you would.
it's just, it seems sudden, but like I said, like, we've been behind the scenes, like, I know I say that a lot, but it's true, behind the scenes. I don't really, not public about our relationship, but culturally, we're just so different. But we still have love for each other, but it's just, that's why we're doing this, so that we can both have better lives.
Here we are. Remember that spoiler I told you about at the beginning? Well, near the beginning, about the Nashies being back? Here we are.
Wait, Nashies are back? You gotta be kidding, Sarah. Everyone go spam Burger King on Twitter and tell them I'm coming back to Canada. I used to get like 3 of them a day. No.
With how much she talks about those dang sandwiches, you would have thought that she would have been jumping up and down. Come on.
Definitely a troll. Just that we're still on plan. I think people are waiting to see if I'm going to change my mind, which is fair because I change my mind so much. If I go to Canada and for some reason I don't make enough to live, I'll have to get a job, I'll have to try. I'll have to change my whole identity and try to get a job. I'll have to go to the courthouse, change my legal name. It's going to be a pain. So that shouldn't be It's not like, guys, we're just separated. We still live together. I'm not even in Canada yet. And he's not going to, I'm not going to run away if things get tough, which I'm just going to try to really focus on myself like I've always wanted to. I don't feel bad that Salah will have to live in Syria because he wants to live here. Has a pretty comfortable life here. He has a lot of family, a lot of friends here. He has a car. He has a whole house. He has, other things going on. No, it's not, Tanya. Don't. The Nashi at Burger King? You're pulling my thumb. You're pulling my finger. Or whatever it is. No, it's not. Can someone verify that? Don't even say this. What? Is it there? What? Oh, sorry.
There we go. That's the reaction I was looking for. I'm just like, she would give her soul for one of those sandwiches, and she's not jumping up and down. Come on.
Oh my god, the Nashi. I gotta look. Salah, go on burgerking.ca and check if the Nashi is there, please. This is an emergency broadcast. No, turn my swag in. What? Nashi is the Nashi. He's the Nashi. Yeah, but it's a limited edition. They're called Nashville chicken. There's no Nashi? Emergency. You guys don't get it. No, Teardrop, are you serious?
I myself went to go look. I personally didn't see it.
Babe. I mean, it's hard to stop calling you babe. Listen. Do we really? Okay, is there really a Nashi? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. Nashi heaven. When is it gonna be around till? No, he needs a car. No, Alexandria, I'm actually really excited. I know, Michaela, I can't stop calling him babe, it's a habit. Okay, we'll figure it out. Anyways, if I have a car someday, I can drive to the Nashi. You never seen a Nashi there? Nashi back in Canada, bear, oh my gosh. Okay, the bun is like a brioche. It's slightly sweet and very shiny and soft, okay? The crispy chicken patty is perfectly seasoned with a Nashi sauce that cannot be replicated.
I have never heard her go into so much love and the detail as the sandwich as she has her own husband.
The mayonnaise is a bit tangy and the pickles are tangy and it's just so good. Yeah, shiny. Now I gotta get back ASAP. Oh no. Some people stay together because they're comfortable. I'm saying it now for every haters. If you will try to dig and be desperate for content, you will get nothing but spit on your face, so don't bother yourself, losers. Same here. I will never talk bad about Salah.
If this is real and she leaves the country, do I think that he will trash talk her? Yes. Yes, I do.
He's never abused me, nothing like that. So there's no need to out him for anything. Anything that happened between us in our relationship, anything else than what you guys already know, has completely stayed between us. And there's a whole lot that's gone on, of course.
Right, so it's starting to kind of sound like he's done more than just that one time that we know of. But like honestly though, are you guys surprised about Chantal's friend? Do you guys remember that? Like, was it last year already? Wow, it's been a while. Or maybe more, I don't know. But it was, her friend was having some issues and she came to the internet to talk about it, not subtle at all.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much. I love you all. I will never, if I leave here, I'll never have $1 chips again.
So the word if, not when, because she made it sound like, oh, I don't care how long it takes, I'll get out of here one way or another. What do you mean if? I thought if wasn't on the table.
If I raise enough money, I'm going to go to IKEA and get an IKEA desk. And if there's any leftover, maybe a Mac. No, I'm just joking. I need a bed. I need a comfy bed and a llama, and I'm good. Alright, guys. See you later. You too, Golden Girl. You too, Bear. Bye, everybody. Good night.
Alrighty, so that's whatever that was. That was a lot of up and downs, but they're over, and she wants to come back home to the West. So with that all said, thank you all for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.